Hey there. Welcome back to Charectify. Have you ever been in a room full of people, laughing, talking, sharing stories, yet felt completely alone? It's a strange feeling, isn't it? You're surrounded by noise and energy, but inside, it's just quiet. You wonder, why am I feeling lonely when I'm not even alone? You're not the only one who's felt this way. In fact, it's more common than you might think. But here's the real question. Why does it happen? Loneliness isn't always about being physically alone. It's about connection. You could be surrounded by 100 people, but if none of those connections feel meaningful, that loneliness creeps in. It's like standing in the middle of a concert, loud music, flashing lights, but feeling invisible in the crowd. Sometimes, this happens because you're not connecting on a deeper level. Small talk, surface-level conversations, they might fill the silence but leave your heart empty. You might be thinking, why don't they understand me? Or why does this feel so shallow? The truth is, we crave more than just company. We crave understanding, validation, and genuine bonds. And here's something you might not have realized. Your own expectations can fuel this loneliness. Maybe you expect to feel a certain connection in social situations, and when it doesn't happen, the disappointment is even heavier. It's not just the absence of people, it's the absence of feeling seen and heard. But what can you do when loneliness hits, even in a crowd? First, shift your focus inward. Instead of worrying about how disconnected you feel from others, take a moment to check in with yourself. What are you feeling? Why do you think you feel this way? Sometimes, understanding your own emotions is the first step toward breaking that lonely feeling. Second, look for depth in your conversations. Instead of sticking to the usual small talk, try asking meaningful questions. What's something that made you happy recently? Or what's a challenge you've overcome? You'd be surprised how quickly people open up when they feel someone genuinely wants to listen. Third, embrace moments of solitude when you need them. Being alone doesn't always mean being lonely. Sometimes, stepping away from the noise can help you reconnect with yourself. Read a book, go for a walk, or just sit quietly. It can help recharge your emotional batteries. And finally, surround yourself with people who truly see you. It's better to have one meaningful connection than be surrounded by people who don't truly understand you. Seek out those who listen, care, and value your presence, not just your company. So, let me ask you, have you ever felt lonely even when surrounded by others? What did you do in that moment? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your story might help someone else who's feeling the same way. If this hit home for you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Charectify for more insights on handling life's emotional ups and downs. And remember, loneliness isn't always about being alone, it's about feeling disconnected. But with the right connections and a little self-awareness, you can turn that quiet emptiness into meaningful moments of connection.